Stop being so awkward.
Trying not to be.
No, you are.
I'll try. I won't try to. I don't know what I'm saying.
You're not saying anything.
I intentionally don't try to be
Try to what?
awkward. It just comes naturally.
Yeah.
That bird scared the crap out of me.
Of course it did.
Well, I think what would make it easier is that if I just pretend the mic isn't there.
Yeah, but you have to. It has to be able to pick you up.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Genius.
There's pressure and then there's no pressure.
I have spent my life searching for the answers
You know
that
this,
my
right?
I thought he
father
was gonna say I
and my
spent my
father's
life
fathers
savings.
failed to find.
No, that was us.
Who were the
Oh,
precursors?
that shit.
Why did they create the vast monoliths
You've seen
that
this before.
litter our planet?
I
How did
slightly.
they harness eco, the
When
life energy of the
Watching,
world?
Ricky?
What was their purpose?
No.
And why did they
Who did you
vanish?
watch play it?
Didn't you
I
play
have
this
asked the
before
plants,
on your own
but they do
accord?
not
I
remember.
don't remember.
The plants have
Well,
asked
not.
the
I
rocks,
don't know. When?
but the rocks do not recall.
You didn't play Jak
Even
and
the
Daxter
rocks
just
do not recall.
randomly one day?
I remember playing Jack 2.
Every bone in my
And
body
you were-
tells me that the answer rests on
And
the
you were like
shoulders
watching
of a
me
young
freak
boy,
out at the same part over and over.
oblivious to
Yeah,
his
wait, are we
destiny,
supposed to be talking about this?
uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why
Seen it
would
before.
he want to listen to old
Have
Seamus
you?
the Sage anyway? I'm
No.
only the master of Green
But it looks
Eco,
familiar.
one of the wisest men
Looks
on
like
the
Dobby.
planet.
He doesn't look like Dobby.
I look like Dobby with their ears.
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or
How
sensible
bothersome do
thinking,
you think those long
Nay.
ears are?
as with many of fate's mysteries.
To clean?
It begins.
Not
But
just
a
to
small
clean, but
act
like you walk
of
through like a
disobedience.
thin hallway, and
Jack,
just the tips of
old
your
green
ears are
stuff
just
told us not to
scraping against the walls. Like you don't feel anything else. No, better yet, it's in the dark.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever gone to the bathroom in the dark
Yeah.
in the middle of the night? So imagine that, but like you're going down
Uh-huh.
a thin, closed off, not closed off, but like thin hallway. All you hear are just shrieking to me. Your ears just feel against the wall.
What, like a rat using
Deal
whiskers?
harshly with
Yes.
anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it.
Do you recognize the island that they're on?
No.
It's the one that Mufasa tells Simba not to go to.
Oh.
What are we doing
It's
here
not.
anyway, Jack?
Oh.
This place gives me the creeps.
It does look very Disney-esque.
No. It looks Naughty Dog-esque.
Huh? Oh, stupid
Naughty.
precursor
No,
junk.
the Naughty Dog is the people who made it.
Eek! What
You
is
know that?
dog
Can you hear
ooze?
Asher's crunching
It
in
sure
the
don't
background?
look
Does it
friendly.
matter?
Okay.
The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that?
How would you define the
I think we're in trouble!
style of this game? It's like fantasy
No.
slash
Um,
sci-fi.
It was like inspired by a comic. I forgot the name of the comic. But even like the logo looks hecka like the font from the comic.
I told you we shouldn't
So,
have come here.
what
and
is
you
it like
listened.
steampunk, sci-fi?
I don't know. What's the name of the comic?
Jak and Daxter.
No, not Jak and Daxter.
Okay.
The comic,
okay.
I'm
fine. I'm fine.
A comic of Jak and Daxter?
No, Jak and Daxter wasn't a comic.
But you said it was inspired.
Yes.
It's like he has a tiny little eyeball.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
We was, they was, I was.
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my
If I
wisdom,
could put a
the two of you
physicality
went mucking
or a
around in
visual
the only place that
what
I
it
told
feels
you
like
not
to
to
have
go.
a sty in
Misty
your eye.
Island.
That's right.
That's
And
it.
then
And
Who?
Daxter,
You don't see
finally
this
took a
man
much
right
needed
now?
bath. but in a bathtub
Samus?
filled with
If I could put a visual to what it feels like to have a sty on your eye, that would that's
Him?
it. Yes,
He looks like a sty?
No! But I'm saying, would you have a sty on your eye?
Yes.
If I could put a visual to how it feels, that's what it looks like. That's what it would feel
There's
like.
only
What, one eye
person
bigger than
who
the
has
other?
Studied
Yes.
Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous
Comics.
form.
Oh, he has
Acheron,
tiny
the
eyes.
sage, but he
Who,
lives
Samus?
far to the north.
Wait, is this, I think his name is
Far
Samus.
to the north. Nobody
I
has
can't-
spoken to him in ages.
Yeah.
I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their
Well,
ends
he's a
on for
sage.
quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the fire canyon.
Does his hair
but its
wrap
volcanic
around
soil
the
is hot
log
enough to
behind
melt
it?
precursor metal. You can't just walk
The
through it.
log is like, you know when you get a
Fly
perm?
over it. If you had a sword, it could fix you. I just happen to be working on such a
that
thing at
include
this
curls?
very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But we're a boy. and
He's
a
actually
man
not even that
going to
tall
get
either.
20 power
Samus.
cells.
If you
From
look
the
at his
villagers.
look at his
Most
shoes.
of them have a power cell or
Not
two
him.
stashed away somewhere.
Not her.
And even if they aren't willing to just give
Not him.
them away, greasing their palms
Not her.
with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more
Not
of
that.
them out in the
No.
wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave
She was
adventurer at
looking
least.
past
Brave
him.
adventurer.
If you look at his
You two
shoes.
couldn't find your way out of the village without
Yeah,
training.
he's not tall.
Before you do anything else,
What are
you better go through the
those?
warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
Those are his
We
sandals.
won't find any more of that dark gooey eco
His
stuff, will we?
spruce- his
'Cause I'd hate
spruce
to fall
slides.
in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn
Oakwood
you
slides.
both into
Birkenstocks.
ferns.
Birkenstock.
Birkenstocks.
Oh no, they're oak platforms. Yeah, you know, like the platform heels or whatever they're called.
Probably not comfortable at all.
Oh.
At least he doesn't have to
With it,
worry
my
about
father
the
and I can
scarring
give you
in the
advice
back of
at
his
any
leg
time
and
during your
that. Just in the bottom.
This is a PS2 game. So
It looks and feels like one.
no, like when you move the analog left, it turns it right, and it's reversed because it's a PS2 game.
Oh.
That's why I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't think I can change it. Oh yeah, triangle was back. Oh, you can't change it. Okay.
Language? English?
Language?
Language. Use English.
Alright, you can't change it. This game was meant to be played by masochists.
These floating
It stopped.
egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some
you
of
really
the
never
villagers
seen
will
this?
give you a power cell in exchange.
No, never in my life. I've never seen the first game. I played it.
You know this game was a big deal.
Oh gosh, is this another collection? Like Banjo?
Yeah.
Oh dear heavens.
I don't have to get everything. No, this game was a big deal though.
The most important
the snitch?
precursor artifact you
No.
can find. You need to collect
It's a
20
different
of these
IP.
so I can power the heat shield for
That's,
your E-Grab Zoomer.
That's Lord of the Rings.
The tinge. I was trying to think of how to say snitch backwards.
Yeah, you gotta get those.
It's a snitch!
It's not a snitch.
It is a snitch.
No, you're thinking of Lord of the Rings.
Right.
No, but did you hear that? Like, this game was a big deal. Like, a really big deal.
No, I heard you. Wait, how?
Sometimes you'll want to
Like it was
hit things
popular
with a
in
greater
China?
force.
Well, no, it was
To
like
break one of
the
these
first
boxes, you should jump in the air
3D
and then
platformer
dive
like
down
this.
onto it,
Oh,
hands
really?
first.
Yeah, like, they wanted to do this,
That's blue
but, like,
eco, which contains the
they didn't have the
energy of
capabilities.
motion. Blue
So they
eco
played it
allows
safe
you
with,
to
like,
run
you know,
fast, break boxes,
Brash
and
Cannaboot.
even act
Crash Bandicoot has like the hub, and then you go to like the different levels. Like they did that like to be safe. I didn't pay attention to what this did. But when Mario 64 came out, I think it was Mario 64. They were like, oh, we can make something that's like seamless, open world type.
Oh, so basically it's just like the Mario 64 PlayStation. Like, it's just, it was ahead of its time.
No, I don't know. I guess if you want to say it like that.
I don't know if that's a good comparison. You know, it was just advanced for its time.
Camera's messing me up.
Just like Mario 64, so it wasn't a good comparison.
I can't stand you.
It's the PlayStation. It's the snitch!
It's not.
You can't tell me that those are not snitches.
It's not a. I can 100% tell you it's not a snitch.
That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you
It looks
collect
like a
all
mix
7
between
in
the
each
snitch
area,
and
you can find even more
what's
power
the little?
cells.
Oh no, what's his name from Treasure Planet? The little Glooby.
Doesn't drop the mic.
I didn't. He's putting faults in my
No, so
possession that were not my fault.
Jak and Daxter won like 7 Guinness World Records.
Gune?
You know, like the Guinness Book of Records?
That's how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Guinness.
The Guinness?
No.
It's not Guinness.
It's not Guinness.
Guinness?
Guinness.
Guinness.
It won like 7 of those, dude.
I don't know why when I see those things, I think of Patrick.
Which one?
It can only
Call me
be
daddy!
opened by a
Which one, though?
The one that has his arms all the way up, like just
Who?
like praise the
Oh,
sun.
the scarecrows?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Just
guess.
call me daddy. I don't know why I think of that when I see them.
That's a blue
Gosh.
eco
Oh, I
vent.
mean.
More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Thank you. This camera's really screwing me up.
I look like a butt.
It's not a snitch.
What is Daxter?
He is a person. You didn't see him in the beginning?
I wasn't really paying attention all that well.
Well, no, he was a regular dude. Like,
Really?
yes.
Did I?
He
I
fell
was-
in the puddle
I
and
was really not paying attention.
came out as that abomination.
Oh my gosh. He reminds me of not Rudolph. Rufus?
Rufus. Oh,
Rufus.
Kim
from
Possible.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what he reminds me of. Excuse you, Asher.
Oh my
Those
gosh.
little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or 1 big green one to increase your health.
Yeah.
So you collect eggs?
Precursor eggs. They have writing on them.
Why?
You can
It's-
jump once.
I don't know if
and
it's
jump
like a
again in
made-up
the air
language
to
or
reach
it's like
even
some
higher
prehistoric language. I don't know, but it says they say Naughty Dog on them. In like a
Really?
different- yeah, in a different language.
Oh. It reminds me of Hebrew a little bit.
Hebrew.
Yeah. It's a snitch!
It's not. Gosh dang it, dude.
Are those all throughout the game?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like okay. So like the precursor eggs is like I think I wouldn't know what to equate it to. I think it's like grabbing the coins.
The coins from
Like Mario 64.
Mario 64. I guess we're just gonna go with that.
Yeah. So like it's like grabbing the coins in Mario 64 and then the snitch is like grabbing the stars.
Okay.
And you need stars to like
Good training,
Just let's
not
remember.
stars.
but that's nothing compared to the challenges.
Whatever they're called, you need those to progress.
Then no
Oh, so like the
problem.
Professor
We
X,
got
you
the
don't need the
moves,
star. You need
AJ.
star. No,
We'd
they're
love
like
to
the
stay
stars.
enchanted,
Professor X.
but we're
Professor X,
itching
he's
to
after
get
the
on with
stars?
our adventures.
Fine, fine.
Oh my gosh. That's not Professor X, that's Nemesis.
Oh, Nemhuda.
Adventuring.
You talking about
Why don't you
stars?
make yourself useful?
Yeah.
That's Nemesis.
Then who's Professor X?
Professor X is the big dude who chases you around in Resident Evil 2.
That's what I'm saying. He's after the stars.
That's not Nemesis.
Aren't they the same person
No.
with different bodies?
No.
I'm not remembering this game very well.
Get out of here!
Watch me be wrong. told me to get out.
His name is Professor X, right? I'm not thinking of X-Men. Why does it look like a plant? I mean,
That's an enemy from Crash Bandicoot.
really?
Yeah.
He also looks like, not the piranha plant. I'm thinking of the monster plants from Twilight Princess. Oh, you haven't played it.
No.